Live again, mother bitches. We're back. Guys, I'm really trying. I think I can't remember if it was Shanahan or it was somebody else actually. I said, oh, do that positive mantra music video. Man, I gotta tell you, it is not coming out good. I am struggling with this one, but I've got Irish, African, Native American, and Greek so far, and man, it was a struggle to get those four. And those four are not that good, dude. They are not that good. There's the best versions of the ones I can find out of the pile of shits that I made. Oh yeah. And I just do better with the. I think with AI music, you do better with shit that already exists. It's really just making music that has the lyrics you want in it is what I'm good at. But if you're going for a particular sound, like you want to replicate Patience from Guns N' Roses or a song like that or Bohemian Rhapsody, or it's just not going to do it well. It's not going to do it the way you want it. So you're really just better off at the moment. Maybe it'll get to that point in a few months. I don't know. They'll get a patch and it'll be 10 times better than it already is. But at the moment, it's just really good at like making your own written music, write your own lyrics type of shit, making custom music. But as far as like making, I sort of was experimental a little bit with that experimental music video, but which was fun. I actually like a lot of those. I think number 3 on that one's probably the best sounding one, but those ones were actually pretty cool. I thought they came music wise, they were kind of cool, but it doesn't sound so far different from anything I've ever heard. So again, it sort of stays in the realm of things it understands. Now it can do odd stuff. It can, but it just doesn't sound good, you know? There's a reason that odd stuff doesn't exist in mainstream music. Because that shit just don't sound good. It just don't sound good. When you start mixing a bunch of instruments nobody's ever heard together before, it just sounds weird. It sounds weird. But yeah. I'm struggling with that positive mantra song. I think I have some decent ones, but I don't know. They're not so good. But anyways, I'll put together like a little 4-video one. Or so I've got Native American, African, Irish, and Greek. What else could I do? Should I do an Asian one? I don't have an Asian one, do I? No. Maybe I'll do an Asian one. There's no topic for this stream. I should have said that. What was the name of this stream? Something like simulated entity playing as fucking meat monkey avatar role. This is sort of just a hangout for conscious souls to not feel alone right now. There's no specific topic for the stream, although I'm up to talk about anything. I am up to talk about anything. What up, Jake? Where you been at? Brian, seen you in a minute. Don't forget to put on live chat. Should I go and message T? I mean, it's 4:39 in the fucking morning. I mean, it's like weird for me. Well, anyways, lyrics. Let me get this. I think I'm going to try a Malaysian one. We have a couple people on these streams from Malaysia, so I think I'll do a Malaysian one and see how that comes out. Hope it sounds good. I always do one with a GTP prompt, and then I alter it to do one with a Suno-specific AI prompt, hoping that it makes better sense of its own music, or it understands better what I'm trying to say. But each generation gives you 2, so you end up with 4 songs to look at from the get-go. And usually if that doesn't work, I'll try a couple more with the new one, and then I'll go back to the old one, try a couple more, I'll switch it up. Just another day in heaven, baby. How you doing, Jake? Just another day in a bizarre realm that never made sense to anybody with a logical fucking mind. What were the creators thinking making this place? War, chaos, all the shit that they don't want to experience in the real world, probably. Are we sold entities having the experience? I don't know. Did we get an amnesia? Is that how hardcore video games in the future work? You get amnesia every time you plug into them? Then you take the game real serious. I mean, who knows? Maybe when we wake up on the other side, we'll be like, oh, I remember this fucking place. I've been here a million times. I just always forget it when I put that stupid helmet on again. What up, Proxy? How you doing, man? Another day in the Dookie Boy realm. What up, John? Guys, I'm going to share this because if I don't share it and listen to the music, it's going to just make me sound really weird for you guys. So I'm going to share this. Make a decent mantra, positive mantra one with Malaysian sound. My city and neighboring cities are all flooded by a huge storm. It looks like the Waterworld movie. What the hell? Yeah, we had one of those not too long ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Jake. We had one of those right around here.
You are getting younger, and it's working out for you. You are so lucky. You own this matrix. This unstoppable are the master of reality.
That one was garbage.
Everything is okay. Everything is working out for you.
Does that sound Malaysian? I thought Malaysian would be like more like ding dong dong, like Japanese sounding or something. It sounds like
you are so
Jamaican or something.
Lucky. You manifest easily. You control this game. You own this matrix. This is not real. You control this dream. Just believe. You are unstoppable.
That one's kind of usable. There's a soothing feeling to that one. I might go with that one. That sucks, Jake. That sucks, dude. There's actually hey, excuse me. There's actually when the last hurricane hit near here, I made a video, but for some reason the video file got corrupted. But I was walking down one of the roads near here, and all the fucking what up, Shengale? And all the houses had piles of basically their whole life out in front of their houses. Like each house had this big giant pile of just everything they owned, completely water destroyed. And I was walking down the road talking about how great reality is when this type of shit like this could just happen to anybody at any given moment until they destroy their whole lives. I've seen people, they had a record player collections, totally water destroyed and logged. And when I went into the neighborhood that's more near the water, which ain't far from here, I'm talking just like thousands of feet away from me before you're on the road where shit got real bad. And that's why I always say we're in like a little safe area here where we live. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like it's really protected. I mean, it is sort of surrounded by trees and stuff, but we're in a safe little area. It's like for these people, I'm talking just one road away from me. You go down one road and you're on that road, and everything on that side of that road, you could see the water was up at the top of their garage doors, at the top. Like, I mean, literally their whole world was flooded, like Waterworld, like you said, type shit, pretty much. And oh yeah, it fucked everybody's life up. Everybody on the west coast of Florida got fucked real good. Real good. How you doing, Shengels? Another day in paradise, baby. Dude, just so you know, medicine that we were talking about before, I followed up 2 days ago with what I would consider a large dose of it, and nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. Okay, but well, I'll say when I would smoke, it did feel like I was getting way more weed high from my weed, which is an interesting thing to happen, but almost nothing happened. Like nothing other than that happened. I didn't get no kind of, it's like, so this stuff's like known for like ceremonies and shit. Like you think it would be powerful, but other than reactivating all my old dead emotions back to alive again, it really didn't do anything high wise. But yeah, you may do it and not get nothing out of it. It is what it is. But I just really need to get my hands on some fucking DMT or ayahuasca ceremony. Do they have those in Florida? I wonder if they have those in Florida where you go and fucking pay them a few $100s and do their little ceremony and you get to like legally drink the ayahuasca there or whatever. What if being an NPC is a type of autopilot defense mechanism and only needs one to stop 9 to 5 for a few months to start any non-NPC thought forms? Wait, I don't understand. What if being an NPC is a type of autopilot defense mechanism? That could be true. Yeah, maybe that's why a lot of people do what they do. And only because again, when you just even forget religious or any of that, just being a logical human being, when you observe our situation, it's pretty dreadful. Like when you talk about existential dread, like just the fact of what happens to us, it's very dreadful. So yeah, I think autopilot is a defense mechanism for most people, without question. Not a what if. That's what's happening, Z Proxy. It only needs one to stop 9 to 5 for a few months to start any non-PC thought forms. I don't know what you mean by that. When to stop 9 to 5 for a few months to start any. Oh, so you're saying that once they get in the matrix of working and they just stay on autopilot, but if they stopped working for a few months, they would start having non-NPC thought forms. That could be true. I don't know why humans are programmed, though. That's the weird thing, is why are we so programmed to get into an autopilot mode? Isn't that weird? That just doesn't seem like true free-willed sentience. That seems like a program or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe in NPCs. It's just a soul full of fear living in denial. I hope so, because I really hate the thought of NPCs. I hate that. That's such a dreadful thought. Like, then you could say, well, Chris, them not being NPCs is a much more dreadful thought, because that means that they're all real souls suffering this fucking bizarre existence, not just a handful of conscious people. All of them are suffering real bad. That's even worse, actually. I don't know. I don't know what is good or bad or what's better. I know that the realm sucks. I know that. I know that's my specialty, pointing out we're in a fucking dookie boy realm. I don't believe. I hope you guys are right, dude. I don't know. And we can only use, when talking about such things, words like believe and belief. How can you prove it? Even if somebody's sitting there and they say to you, I don't have internal thoughts, they're still a human being sitting there saying that to you. NPC is a state of disconnection. I agree. I mean, I hope that's true. Do I know? I don't, and I don't, and I never, and none of us ever will. We'll never know if somebody's really an NPC or really a soul. We'll never know. Unless they literally create a technology to see auras and some people just don't have them or something. I don't know. NPC is a state of disconnection. Lights on, yet nobody home. Yeah. So this is what I think. I think that the human experience and the human avatar's programmed to be this way too, to experience stuff like boredom and depression and misery. But the human experience is just not enjoyable. So everybody gets into autopilot mode because then they can daydream. They can live a fantasy life they enjoy. They don't have to live this. So I say everybody's going into VR. They do it now. They just do it with daydreaming. They just do it with video games this way. They just do it with books. Everything's an escape. Autopilot is a version of escapism. It's just happening real time. It's while they're at work. It's while they're sitting there watching TV. But it's a form of escapism. Let's hear one of these other ones. This one so far is the best one out of these ones.
You are getting younger. You are healing. Everything is okay. You are wise and intelligent. Everything is working out for you in this matrix. This is not real. You control this dream. Just believe. You are unstoppable.
Okay, I think we found a winner, guys. That one's decent so far out of the Malaysian. Why does Malaysian music sound like fucking Jamaican? Where's Malaysia for Christ? Is it Malaysia in fucking Asia? Am I tripping about that? Where the fuck's Malaysia at? When I'm looking dumb. I'm not, geography's not my strongest. Yes, country in Asia. Okay. Why does their music sound like this? It sounds like beach music or something. Like tourist going to the beach or something. I don't like it, but well, that one wasn't too bad, but Eurovision? Now, well, that song, this song is Positive Mantras, John. This song is anti-mind virus. This originally I was going to make, what I wanted to make was songs you could play to your baby. Just positive affirmations. You're beautiful. You're loved. You're okay. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Basically the opposite of what the mind virus does to torment us. To sort of structure their subconscious as they're growing, but then that wasn't coming out good. So it kind of morphed into like, all right, well, I'll do like an adult version of it, but I'm going to do different tribe, like different cultural musics. So I've done Africa, Greek. What else did I do? Irish and Native American. I thought I did Scottish too. Where's my Scottish one? Oh, maybe that was Scottish instead. Why did I name that Irish? Or maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember now. But anyways, yeah, a lot of these are positive affirmations. Not shit I would say, but these are songs you could put on, I guess, lift your spirits if you don't want to think miserable, depressing thoughts. This sounds like music for Eurovision, which I don't know Eurovision is. Maybe make it more believable, like everything will be okay in the end. That's not believable either, John. That's just another version of what I'm already doing. No, just music for happy people, guys. It isn't everything I would say. If you're saying the music's disingenuous, well, I mean, come on. I only have 12 million hours of me telling you guys how fucked up reality is. In the end, life, like afterlife. I don't know. It's still not believable. Like, bro, think about it. Why would you subject an entity to a realm like this one, bro? And then tell it like, well, then, when you die, you're going to have a nice one. It's like, I think I'm being gaslit here. I think I'm going to die and no longer exist. And that's just what they tell me so that I'll continue living. This reality is a hell realm, bro. Like when you take it serious and you look at what happens here, anything that promises, like when you say, well, Chris, you're being disingenuous with the song. Well, this song is a sort of a cope. It's a cope. I don't think it would be disingenuous if you were playing these things to a baby. I actually do think that would help its brain develop and to be a more positive human being instead of always having like self-attacking negative thoughts, which are usually intrusive, which are usually the mind virus. But I think if you played something like this to your baby, they would have no issue with the mind virus, or they would immediately identify it as an intrusive thought. My conclusion is that free will is real and it became hell here due to unloving humans. Yeah, but why were humans created as these low-level meat monkeys that are unloving? Again, well, how's it our fault when the level of consciousness that the meat monkey is at wasn't chosen by me? I would have chose something that was so it could float through walls and heal the blind. I wouldn't have chosen this little, let me go fucking whack my winky, like meat monkey creature. It's stupid. So how's it our fault? God should have plugged our souls into more conscious entities, more loving entities, not such gross, weird, creepy people. Evil, nasty, bad-hearted people, just shitty, fucking nasty, motherfucking nasty, evil, cocksucker, motherfucking people. My conclusion is that free will is real, and it became, I don't know, it wasn't created as hell. Sure. Well, if you give a meat monkey free will, it's now got the free will to be an evil meat monkey piece of shit. Great. As hell, it wasn't created. I don't know. Don't play with your winky, you will go to hell. How the hell could I go to hell? I think I'm already there, John. This reality is not a good experience when you observe it, honestly. And that's why the distractions, that's why the distraction machine. You could even argue that government, in a weird way, is being good hearted because of all the shit they do to make us worried and stressed and distracted. Because if we weren't distracted, we would learn the truth and we would become miserable and depressed, and everybody would start blowing their brains out. So you could argue that what they do by lying and being deceiving is a righteous thing to help humans stay in a perpetual state of ignorance, to not know the actual truth, that they're just a pawn in something else's simulation. You could say that is the nicer, more righteous, kind thing to do. I'd rather just tell everybody the truth. And if they kill themselves, I guess that sucks. I mean, I don't know. I'm a truth seeker. That seems insensitive, but it's just like, doing this shit's pretty fucked up too, though, isn't it? I mean, some of us try to be good people. Why aren't we evil too if it's programmed? I don't know, because we're programmed to be good. Try to be evil, John. Experiment with it. Do something. Be mean to somebody. And if it's not in your spirit, your code, to be that way, it's going to really bother you. The look on their face that they make when you insult somebody or something, it's going to bother you. You really have to be cut from that cloth to be that guy. Like, you have to be able to look at somebody you just hurt and not be bothered by it at all. Which is like, again, if that ain't who you are by code, you can't do it anyways. You couldn't be evil if you're not evil. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to be evil. I am all in for good soul in the afterlife. Yeah, me too, John. And I don't know why. I always say that. I always question, why am I programmed this way? Like, why do I have it in my head that if I just be a good little boy in the afterlife, everything's going to be okay? I don't know. Maybe it's the brainwashing of Christianity. I don't know. But I also feel that too. I don't know. Are you Greek Orthodox, John? Are you Christian or Catholic? What are you? Like, what put that thought in you? I already know for me it was Christianity. But I don't know, Christianity just got too many holes in it. Oh, why does God allow all these evil bastards to be evil? Oh, it's free will. Yeah, but by them exercising their free will, they've now removed everybody else's. So what you actually did is create a slave system and then blame it on their ability to be nasty people. Like, I see through the excuse making God. Oh, it's because of free will. You're making excuses, though. That's all you ever do. We suffer, and you make excuses as to why we suffer. That's pretty fucking fucked up, evil, and demonic. I don't belong to any religion. I studied a lot of afterlife experiences, a lot of NDEs. All right, number 3 is the winner so far. That one got pretty pumped up.
Magnetic to everything you desire. With vitality. Your energy transforms everything.
Yeah, this shit is so corny, bro. Honestly, it's hard for me to even make this fucking thing.
You are getting younger. You are okay. You control this dream. Life and strength. You are the master of you.
Dude, these things are garbage, bro. I just don't think I can make this video. They suck. Even the good ones suck, man. I don't know. It's just not for this. It's not for this. Maybe it'll get there someday, but I feel like I'm letting the person down that requested it. But, you're better off requesting some sort of rabbit hole you're interested in. Like, hey, Chris, do a song about UFOs or what was the last? Someone said 9/11. I did the 9/11 one. I'll do any of them. I could do JFK or truth music. I already did simulation theory. I already did soul trap. I already did a song about this fucking lion-ass spiritual guru people out there. Everything's love and light. Okay, creepy boy or girl. Oh, baby. But yeah, sorry guys, this one sucks. I'm sorry. I'll put them out. I'm gonna make a quick. I am not gonna make a video. I am not gonna waste the credits. I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. I will upload this one for whoever requested it. The ones that I've got so far, they're not great, but I'll upload it. But it's gonna suck. But if you guys want me to cover any other topics, let me know. I'll talk about whatever. Or if you want to make a song yourself, it's very easy to make lyrics and write them. It's very simple. But how many do we got going on? I know it's a weird time, dude. It's like 5 in the fucking morning right now. Oh, I got 3 people. Okay. I was like, should I wrap this up? I don't want to let anybody down. I think there's 3 people in here. It's like Proxy, John, and I don't even know if Shane Gill's in here anymore. I don't know, but thank you guys for the 3 thumbs up. Not the best stream in the world. Going at 3 in the morning. I mean, we didn't even talk about it. All we did is play some shitty music. I don't even know if I should keep this stream. I should probably just end this one and delete it. Have you ever watched the Australian Jesus and Mary Magdalene? No. No, sir. The last religious movie I watched was Passion of Christ. It was all right, man. Like, hey, let's watch a movie of this poor dude that's just saying shit, get tormented by a bunch of people. Yeah, that was God's son. Yeah, it's like, what? This seems demonic and evil. What are we talking about? That was God. What the fuck? It's a weird start to this realm. Let's all murder God's son, and then he dies for our sins. What? This sounds like a cult. It's not a movie. They say they are these people pretty awesome. What? Have you ever watched the Australian Jesus and Mary Magdalene? They say they are these people. It's pretty awesome. Really? I don't think I would find it awesome, John. I'd probably find it silly and get mad instantly at watching people role play. I'm the original Mary Magdalene. And who's the other one? Oh, Jesus. And I'm Jesus. Oh, I walk on water. Give me your water. I'll turn it into wine. All right, bro. Let me go back to sleep again. Ay. Quit sharing. Fuck, no, I'm not going to do that right now. If I write another song, then I'll get back in the scene of it. This fucking little mantra song's taking the fucking wind out of my sails, to be honest. So yeah, there really isn't any substance to be found, guys. They are not crazy. What up, Ryrie? Ryrie, I was just trying to make a Malaysian version of the positive mantra song, and bro, that thing was not coming out good. Anyways, I'm disappointed about that. I'm disappointed about it. God damn it. It's okay. I'm happy now. I'm already over it. How are you guys doing? Don't trust the dead-eyed. Don't trust the dead-eyed. If they seem emotionless, like there's not even a human soul left in there anymore, bro, I wouldn't trust them people. Something's going on with that shit, bro. Something going on with them boys. Them boys that hide their face every single video instead of showing themselves. That's weird. It's like, why are you hiding all the time, boy? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you hiding? What do you got to hide? Why are you hiding? You piss me off when you hide. You're being disingenuous to me. I'm finding the Dookie boy round. How about you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, but in about 30 seconds, I'll be doing a little bit better. Give me a minute. Doing all right now, right? Oh, yeah. That I demon smoke stuff. I see you. No, John. Oh, my knuckles. I've cracked them again. You can't see the sweat spots. This demon has figured out a way to hide his demon sweat spots. I'll just wear a wife beater every time now. Actually, if this wasn't black, you probably still would see. It's coffee. When I drink, like today, I've had 2 carafes of coffee, which is a lot. When I drink a lot of coffee, I start sweating, but I love it. And I'm addicted, and I'm going to keep drinking it. Coffee's another attribute of demons. They need coffee. Follow the script till finally free. I hope we get free, Ryrie, but I don't know if we can. He has something makes me laugh so hard. Unblock him, bro. Laugh out loud. What do you mean? He doesn't make me laugh. That guy's an idiot. He just tagged me in another video. He won't respond to me, but he'll tag me in videos saying like, that guy actually makes you laugh. Are you serious, John? That guy's a douchebag. That guy's a fucking retard. And he's got me blocked, so why would I unblock him? I commented on his most recent tag. He tried to say I'm a beta male. And I commented saying, yeah, says the little fucking bitch that got called into Florida to prove that I'm a beta male. I said, you can't talk tough guy to me no more. You've already been called out. Like, shut up. You're saying I'm a beta male because I show human emotion? No, that's being a human. Being a beta male is a fuckboy that talks shit about other guys online but won't ever do nothing about it. That's a beta male. We can, Chris. If not, the truth won't reveal. What's up? What do you mean? We can, Chris. If not. You think we can get out of here, Ryrie? I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's a pipe dream. It's so stupid that it's funny. It's not funny to me. And if you got emails from this creep telling you flush your fat whore mom down the toilet after she died, John, would you want him talking on your channel? I'm just curious about that. Would you be cool with him being around you? And I gave that retard plenty of opportunities to say something. Like literally several days of streaming, months actually. He had an opportunity. He could have came on any of my streams at any time. I did not block him immediately. But all he could ever monster up was stupid comments. Stupid shit. Baseless attacks. Dumb shit. Just like, okay, dude, I gave you your chance. You're an annoying retard. Grown man. Like acting like a fucking idiot. Like the argument that you are a demon because you crack your knuckle. Yeah, I see you. I expose you, demon. We see you. I see you cracking your knuckles. Why are you even talking about that to me? Like, did you not stop before you pressed enter on that paranoid schizophrenic email you just sent me and actually read it first and go, whoa, I sound really weird. Like, I just called this dude a demon and said you didn't stop and read it yourself? Do you proofread what you send out, paranoia boy? Guy's a fucking douchebag. I'm a beta male. Like, bro, there are so many places I could legally fuck you up in Florida. You fly to Florida, email me the day, I'll pick you up myself, I'll drive you to the gym. You can even wear headgear, and then I'm going to beat the fucking dog shit out of you. And I'm not going to be nice. And it's only going to take me a minute. And I'll prove to you that I'm not beta to you. Well, I'll do it that way. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt nobody. I hate fighting. I don't even like the feeling of adrenaline. But if somebody's telling me that I'm a pussy, I'm a bitch, I'm a beta male, it's like, okay, well, the only thing between us is the air, my dude. I would rip you to pieces. I would make you my fucking girlfriend. But you want to call me a bitch? Like, you're talking shit online, brother. I would bust you up. Yes, we can if we're not dead already. Duels are legal? Yeah, if you go to an MMA gym, boxing gym, you could go to a damn jiu-jitsu gym and beat the fuck out of somebody legally. As long as they agree to spar. The second he goes, okay, I'm ready to spar, I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to. The true, Chris, the reason we still in prison, but in knowing, but not the true knowing, is to find the ultimate truth. What? The truth, Chris, is that the reason we're still in prison, but in knowing, but not the true knowing, is to find the ultimate truth. No, Ryer. I actually explained this in the last stream and the stream before that. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking catch a charge for this mental case. I'm going to go and beat his ass legally. What, do you think I was going to beat him up on the street or something? Like, no, I'd fucking take him to a gym. I'm not going to break my knuckles for him neither. I want some damn gloves. You know what I'm saying? I want some gloves too. I'm not going to break my knuckles for this motherfucker. I'm not going to take no damage. No, Rairi, the reason that, okay, so this reality is a simulation. You're a character in the simulation. You were programmed from previous real entities. That means you behave, feel, and think like they did. That's why people talk about God so much, because the original humans have one. We're programmed like the original humans, but then we're plugged into a simulation where there is no God. And then we stay conflicted. Something's wrong here. You are a character in a simulation that was programmed with real souled sentience. That's why this realm feels weird. You feel out of place. Something's wrong here. There's an empty hole inside of you. You talking about who now? The Serenity shit guys? Yeah, that douchebag. The only douchebag that has an issue with me, the fucking Santee machine fuck boy. Or El Diablo. This dude, like, your channel name is the devil, and you're talking about me popping my knuckles, bro. Your ass is a little fat retard, gray dying dumb boy. Like, you shouldn't even talk to me, bro. You ain't even on my level consciously or intellectually. What do you think? Because you grew up with a silver spoon in your fucking mouth, a little rich boy, had everything you ever needed. Your mommy and daddy pampered you your whole life, that you have some sort of better intellect than a dude that what's financially lesser than you and financially. Bro, if I lived in a pile of dirt and you lived in a gold mansion, I'm still intellectually more powerful than you. So shut up and go away, you fucking gray dying psych patient. All you can say is stupid shit. All you can say to me is shit a 12-year-old would say. You're not the truther. You're just a weird drama man. Go watch TV or something. So you think the free guys, and quit tagging me. Unless you're actually going to communicate, don't tag me. What are you doing? 2 times in the last week, this douchebag's tagged me saying some stupid shit. Like, look, he hates his mom. Or he was saying something stupid about my mom. Or what was he saying? And then he tagged me saying something about oh yeah, me being a pussy or a bait. Like, dude, you ain't shit. I already called you out. You can't keep saying shit. Hey, dude, that's like me walking up to a dude face to face in the bar saying, hey, you're a bitch. And he turns around and goes, what'd you say to me, boy? And gets up and walks towards me. And I go, oh, no. And I run out. And then I still go around telling people that guy's a bitch. You can't do that. That doesn't make sense. You already got called out. You're a bitch, motherfucker. You ain't shit to me. I slap you around. So you think the free guys like in the movies doesn't get free in his simulation? No, Ryrie. Free in a simulation don't go in the same sentence, brother. That doesn't even make sense. That's like a conundrum. What's that called? Where it's an impossible. That doesn't make sense. can the entity or character I am have a better experience that's more enjoyable? Sure. I think so. Why not? It could be, but it's not, and it never is. It's always this. It's always this place. You know? It's always this place is what's happening. It's sad. It's sad, dude. This is a trap. True freedom is having the option to disappear. Not a single one of us has ever experienced true freedom. Again, I don't know why our entity is programmed with this feeling or need for true freedom. I'm assuming original humans have that in some way. But we don't have it. Even autonomy enslaves us to some degree. Even our autonomy enslaves us. And then that's the first layer, is the meat monkey enslaving you to all its little desires and needs, and that's just the first level. And then your parents take away your freedom to a degree, or your free will. They tell you how to behave. They don't say you should be. They say, stop doing that. Don't get out that. Don't do that. They just tell you, they beat you over your head until you're the proper type of behaving meat monkey. Another form of enslavement. Your teachers, authority figures, cops are other layers of enslavement. It's like the soul's just being enslaved. It's weird. If there's a soul, if there's such a fucking thing. It's really weird. What's going on here? It's weird, dude. It's scary. Just got to Kansas. Damn, it's humid. I can't imagine Florida, bro. Florida, in the last month, bro, we've had some fucking Florida days that, man, I mean, you want to talk about like that brutal type of, you can't, like being in a sauna. The humidity and heat combined, bro, the air is thick to breathe, man. The air becomes thick to breathe. It's tough on them hot days, bro. It sucks too. I mean, you take a fucking shower, you go to grab something to eat or something, and your neighbor wants to talk to you for 5 minutes. By the time you sit down in your car, you already need another shower. Like, it's that bad. So it's just like, this shit sucks. You know? But honestly, if you sweat a lot or you just don't eat too much unhealthy food, your sweat doesn't stink that bad. Your sweat only stinks when you're eating cheeseburgers and sweating that shit out. It feels like 42 Celsius now. I don't really understand Celsius talk, John. We usually go by degrees, and I know what degrees feels like. Chiggers, y'all probably don't have those at least. Chiggers, yeah, we have chiggers. I don't deal with them a lot, but I know that my brother Dean used to complain about them a lot when he was doing surveying or whatever. But if the data in the program suddenly glitching and sovereign, the user must fix. But if the glitching cannot be fixed by reprogram or reformat, the user must create another space for the glitching. I don't know anything about it, any of that shit you just said, right, Yuri? I've never existed in a video game outside of the reality I've fully realized now is a video game. I don't know if I could glitch into a new area. I don't know if that was created in the programming of the simulation of what I can experience. My experience is always linear and predetermined by something else. I don't get to choose my experience ever. These are hopes. 42 Celsius is 108 degrees. That's a hot boy day. That's about as hot as you can get. I mean, before you start like literally like melting fucking stop signs and shit. If not the Matrix. Actually, I've seen cars getting melted in the damn heat. It's like, God, literally melting the vehicles themselves. Like not like the paint on the car. No. The car's melting. It's like, God damn. Used to be some shit would get fucked up, like your weather stripping or your wiper blades would get sun damage. No, now the whole fucking car just melts. Your rims liquefy. If not, the matrix cannot be function, I think. The way user wanted, as the glitch have own space, the glitch will start living at its own space. Get what I say? No, I don't get what you say. Well, I mean, I get what you say, but I don't know if that's something that we could experience. It's possible, it's potentially possible. I don't know. For all we know, we experience glitches all the time. The deja vu could be a glitch in the simulation. It just recalibrated us because something changed or something was off. Maybe that location in the simulation got an update or a patch. I don't know. But when we have deja vu, we glitch for a second, and then our avatar experiences that glitch by experiencing that same moment again. It's getting warmer. I guess climate change is not conspiracy, but reality. I think it's getting warmer because they knew it was going to get warmer, which means they're doing something that's making it get warmer. So I remember years ago, they were talking about HARP punching a hole in the atmosphere, being strong enough where if they turned on HARP and shot the beam of HARP into the ozone, that it would punch a hole through the ozone layer. It's so powerful. And I thought, well, and back then I was a flat earther, so I had a feeling about the firmament. And I said well, if they say that the firmament's frozen oxygen, are they literally trying to melt a hole through it with HARP? And if they did that, wouldn't that heat up the entire realm? Like it would. I mean, just because you're really melting the spine. And they say, oh, we may even get flooding. It's like you're melting a hole through the firmament. If there is such a possibility, if you look into like Project High Jump, Project Thor's Hammer, Project Fishbowl, you'll see that they've been trying to punch a hole through the fucking firmament for a long time. So that wouldn't surprise me if they were doing something like that and literally heating up the whole realm with this technology or trying to melt a hole through the firmament. So soul trap and reincarnation is another false doctrine shit. Well, it's another human's delusional opinion. But, well, no. Okay, so soul trap, reincarnation, no. Let me rephrase that. So this reality is a simulation, right, Yuri? And once you're conscious of the fact that it's a simulation, it becomes a soul trap naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's if someone says, is this place a simulation or a soul trap? I would say it's both. Because once you become aware that it's a simulation, you feel like your soul's trapped in it. So soul trap, reincarnation, I don't know. It could be true. I used to meditate literally all day, every day for over a year. And I would get these flashes or memories. So what it feels like to me, it feels like memories that aren't mine. That's what it feels like. Like when I have a Chris Sedaris memory, that's what it felt like. But these weren't my memories. And I always would have these memories of being a black woman, a thin, dancing black woman, fit. She was physically fit. She had good rhythm. She could dance. And that's all I really know about her. There was a memory I have of her talking to her mom and getting bad news that either somebody died or somebody was about to die. Same woman over and over again, though. So you say, well, Chris, that's a previous life. I don't know. How do I know that that's not a program put into the matrix to make me think such a thing? How do I know that that's not an archon playing games with me? How do I know that that's, how do I know what's going on? I don't. It's always mysterious and it's weird. Speaking of glitch, I'm going to glitch out and get a few hours sleep. Peace all. Take care, Canna Bear. They double the firmament. That's why we can see double sun, double moon, and Earth like an oven, because they compress it and erase, and Earth starts react and do natural disasters for cleansing. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. They doubled up on the firmament. One wasn't enough. They needed two of them. I mean, we still haven't figured out how to escape the first one, but they're like, imprison them further. Do a second firmament. Now do a third firmament. Make sure there's 1,000 firmaments surrounding them. Trap these souls even harder than they're already trapped. Ooh. This is stupid. What are we talking? It's like a role play. It's like a stupid script written by a fucking asshole who gets off on drama and role playing. Really, all of this is a joke. It's like a childish joke. It's silly. It's a fucking joke. This reality is literally a joke to be laughed at. It's unfortunate that we have to suffer through it, but a very sick cosmic joke. My depression started kicking in again. I needed another hit. I'll get a little bit more flowery and positive here in a sec, guys. Give me a sec. These guys ain't doing too good, bro. Yeah. Oh, what a dookie boy room. What a dookie boy room. Even if any of this shit is true, it's such a stupid thing to be true. The Archons got us, and we're in their firmament, and they're gonna trap us again. It's like, this is stupid. What is it? Fuck off. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? We need multiple addictions and distractions to get through the day. Yes, we do. And John, I sit in the fire. Like, most people don't sit in the fire, and they need constant distractions just to get by in their daily lives. You know what I'm saying? What up, Brooke? Yeah, every single dude. 1 out of every 3 people's on psych meds. That argument alone. I haven't mentioned the suicide rate. I haven't mentioned the depression rates. I haven't mentioned the nothing. Just what I just said is all I should ever fucking have to say to let people know, man, this is a pretty dark realm. When 1/3 of the population, and this might just be in America, I don't know if it's worldwide, I'm pretty sure it's just America, but when 1/3 of everybody's on fucking psych meds, man, what more do you really need to know about this motherfucker, man? Like, golly, that's a dark realm. Even we have free will, but our free will, you could almost say I'm damn sober-minding the most difficult part of reality. I mean, weed's really not, weed ain't shit, to be honest. I mean, when you compare it to like what psych meds do to people and how it affects their day-to-day moments and all that, like, weed ain't shit. That's too high. Probably is only the U.S. 75% of humans got the jab at least once. Oh my God, is that an actual statistic? 75%, Brooke? Is that an actual statistic? There's no way. No way. I would say 25% of people got the jab. Are you serious? It's 75% of people got the fucking jab? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't know that. I thought at most it might have been 40% of people at most. Oh my God. Are you guys fucking with me? Bro, why are you laughing about it? You're laughing because of my reaction. What's the percent of people that have gotten the vaccine jab? Oh my God. Well, that was depressing. Thank you guys for making my life worse. 81% of the population have received at least one dose. And 70% of the population have received seconds or thirds or combo shots or whatever the fuck happened. I don't know. I don't participate in weird shit. Dude, they're all going to like turn into zombies or something. And there's only going to be like 25% of humanity left. All of them is fucking NPCs. Dang, it's even worse. Yeah, I did not know that, dude. That's scary, actually. I know a doctor who said much more young people go there with heart problems after the vaccine. Oh, absolutely, bro. Go to BitChute and look up the documentary Suddenly Dead. That shit'll scare the fuck out of you, bro. That means they have eyes on us now. We are the purebloods now. Ooh, they're looking at us. Oh. Yawn, 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 yawn. Sorry. All this reality does is try to put scary things into your consciousness. Isn't it weird? Now they're watching you. It's like this reality is boring me. Our elder mostly dead before 70. Yeah, they've created a perfect slave system. Make everybody so sick that not only can you tax everything they make, take all their fucking blood, life energy, then they can also be sick and get into your pharmaceutical cult. And my goodness, then you make all kinds of money off them being sick. So you feed them all the shit that makes them sick, tell them to inject all the shit that makes them sick, and then make them pay you for being sick. What a disgusting, evil, demonic system. So the people who wanted to live and go, the vaccine will die, and we want to die, will stay here. Oh, that was funny. That's funny, John. Who knows? Maybe here we'll get better after all the zombies die. Oh my God, we're in hell. Why did you put us here, you demon? We're in hell, guys. We are in hell, bro. What a bizarre realm, dude. Before this is Tartaria civilization. Before this, we lived up to 200 years old and younger aged. Yeah, I hear about that kind of shit, but I don't know. Let me put this fucking thing over me. Yeah. Before this is Tartaria civilization. Before this, we live up to 200 years. I don't know. I always click the thing and then it brings this window back. I don't know, Ryder. I hear about that. Oh, ancient people lived up to 800, 900 years. Look in the Bible. Ooh. Let's not look in the Bible. The Bible's weird. Why is it all mysterious and simulated? That's weird, dude. The Bible's a weird book. It's mysterious. It tells you a story without telling you anything. Ooh, it's like, this shit's dumb. All right. I've actually been streaming a decent amount lately, more than I have been. But I don't always have a topic. Well, does anybody remember the name of the? Actually, I could look it up. What is the name of the stream I'm doing right now? Maybe that'll trigger a thought. Simulated sentience in an unfamiliar environment. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so I guess we sort of did talk about that. So we are the entity that's programmed with original consciousness, and it has to be, because you can't really create something you don't understand or know. Everything that's created is created from things already known. You know what I'm saying? So when we put a character in a video game and it has its turn in the RPG and it does its attack, we know when it hits the wolf creature is going to go and be hurt by that attack. It's not going to go woof woof and have the opposite reaction, because that's not how dogs act. This is how humans act. This is how we were programmed. So we have what would be like a sentience of an original being, but we are in a simulation. And it's obvious that that's what's going on. Do you know why the Bible is against gay people but doesn't say anything about lesbians? I don't know why the Bible, this is supposed to be a holy book, would even mention anything to do with some dude and some dude touching each other or having sex, or what does that matter? We are in a fucking, that would be my response to it. John would be like, bro, we're in this bizarre, suffering, struggling, fucking weird shithole reality where things rip each other things guts out and consume their life while they're screaming in pain, and they don't want to die, but something's literally eating their guts while they're screaming. We're not going to talk about why that's in the realm. We're going to bring up why Fred over there put his pecker in Dale's butthole. It's so corny to me. I'm sorry, dude. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why the Bible's against gay people. It's, from my perspective, it's like, who cares? Look at the realm. Let's talk about this realm, bro. You know, we're talking about some gay shit. Who gives? Anyways, even God likes to watch. God speaking in parables, not literally following the writing. Then God's an asshole. Because human beings don't speak in parables. So is God being deceptive on purpose? Or is he just too stupid to communicate normally? Am I a weird person in this reality to you guys? I'm curious. You guys aren't going to offend me if you answer that. Like, am I a unique type of individual to you guys? I know he is an asshole. Oh yeah, God's definitely an asshole. And if he's got something against gays, he must be obsessed with assholes on top of that. It's okay for these claws and fangs to rip this creature's flesh apart, but it's not okay for Dale and David or whatever their names were to play with each other's winkies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. So it's like a cosmic joke, isn't it? It's funny. In some ways, it's funny. To me, you just think normally. Okay, that's the way I feel too. I just feel like I'm super logical. I think I'm the opposite of a delusional human being. I'm just a real motherfucker. I just say the real shit. I don't fuck around in cartoon stories of the mind type shit. I just say what the realest shit is. Because the truth for those ones who seek. The truth is actually a trap. That's something they don't really mention. Well, they sort of mention that in the Matrix. They sort of mention that. But the truth is actually a trap to further enslave you. And make you feel even more dreadful and depressed and miserable. This realm is really good at making the entities feel bad. Like a video game to torment humans. Why are all of, if this is an advanced video games, they use voice commands. They do not use remote controls. Why are all intrusive thoughts always nasty and negative? Hey, you're dumb, you're ugly. Those people over there laugh. Not all the time. There are some schizophrenics. I actually spoke to one recently at the Burger King near here. She was pretty cool for being a schizophrenic, but she was definitely schizophrenic. And I talked to her for a minute and just asked her some questions like, what are your voices telling you? Like, are they mean? And she's like, no, mine are happy. You know, they just say all kinds of goofy shit. So the voices aren't always nasty and negative. But you could say it does seem to be a repeated pattern, and it seems to be more often than not. They are nasty motherfuckers. They enjoy fucking with people. Those people are laughing at you. Your boss said this. You know, he shouldn't talk to you like that. It's just the intrusive thoughts always got some nasty shit to say. He puts people in burning hell only because people want to play with each other's buttholes. It's all stupid. It's bizarre. It's literally, it's like, it to me, it's obviously some shit a human would say, right? This don't seem divine to me. You got to talk about gay sex. Shut the fuck. You aren't even 1% divine. This sounds like the internal weird thoughts of a human, you know? Creepy shit. I really believe the archons are only trolls. So you conclusions, just live and don't give a fuck because we are a prisoner, nothing we can do about it. Even if that's not my conclusion, Ryrie, that's all you can do anyways, bro. If there's some way for you to learn the astral projector, escape the realm through the dream realm, I'm not stopping you. I ain't putting no fucking hurdles in front of you from ascending and going, becoming something special. I'm just telling you the real truth, brother. That's all you can do is what you just said, is live and not give a fuck. What else are you going to do? Are you going to fight it? Okay, let's hear about that. How are you going to fight it? Are you going to stand up against the system? Okay, let's hear about that. What are you going to do against the system? And if you do it, do you think it's going to make enough of an impact? Do you think everybody's going to follow you? I'm just a realist, bro. That's what I am. If God didn't want me to be gay, why did he put the prostate up the ass? Ugh, what the hell? What do you mean? What's up the ass? What do you mean your prostate? Why? No, your prostate's, well, yeah, I guess it is up your ass. I think about it, isn't it? I mean, you don't go, it's not like I don't know, it's like a G spot or something. You have to like go up the butthole and then push from another towards the balls area or whatever. Got you, I respect. It's like the male G spot. Really? No, it's not. Our ejaculation is our G spot. But me, where there is the will, there's the way. I look at it like this. If you are gay or whatever, who cares? Who the fuck cares? And you think that's what God is up there caring about? Then you got a weird God. Nope, the orgasm up the ass is stronger. Really? Really? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. If that's true, I mean, that's why poop feels good sometimes, right? The prostate got stimulated. No, I always thought poop felt good because you're emptying out your guts, and it just feels good to empty out your guts and not have shit in there. I always feel better on an empty stomach. But it feels good coming up. I thought that was just the release of the fucking pressure of having the poop in your guts or whatever. I didn't know it was rubbing my G spot on the way out. That's kind of weird. Well, I told you guys about that shit that happened to me at the fucking where they collected that stool sample, bro. And that shit didn't feel no G spot to me. That shit hurt like hell. Felt weird as fuck. Yeah, I so enraged with God because all knowing, still in suffering. I don't have a God. I don't have a God. What is God? Why do people still talk about this motherfucker? But anyways, it's just people assume because we exist, there must have been a creator. And it's like, that's a creator, not a God. Sure, we could be a creator. The characters in Grand Theft Auto, if they became sentient, their creators are Rockstar. Bro, go and have a massage. I ain't got the money to go and get a massage, John. No! Hide the reptilian. Hide the reptilian image of me. There's me. Oh, he's a reptile. Look. Oh. I'm waiting for the reptilian shapeshift to take place. Nope, no reptile happening here, boys. Anything have its creator? Yeah, I meant through creator, not fucking God. Sorry, my put words. It's all good, right? You don't have to apologize if you say something or to me, apologies are, well, I guess I do that all the time too. I go, I'm sorry, guys. I do that too. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't ever worry. I don't ever want anybody to worry. If you disagree with me and I get animated, I'm not getting mad at you. We can talk forever, unless you start being an asshole. Then it gets different. But I do no fap last night. My dream got wet, and I was having unga bunga with some alien chick. Whoa, man! I want to unga bunga some alien chick. I would probably have sexual relations with an alien chick. So, what was that game? There's a game called Mass Effect. Basically, like Star Wars. Like you're on spaceships and there's aliens of all kinds all around you. And dude, some of them alien chicks were pretty damn hot. Pretty sure I had sex with some of them on the game too. I'm pretty sure I had sex with them. Or no, maybe that's The Witcher. Did I have sex with the aliens? I think I did. Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't do no fat, but still, Margaret Robbie came to my dream. Margaret Robbie, that sounds familiar as fuck. What did she say to you? She came to your dream and did what? She's trying to fuck you or whatever? Is she hot? Let me see what Margaret Robbie looks like. Oh, the Joker girl. Oh, I know who this is. Yeah, she's very pretty. I had my buddy John that passed, that grabbed his chest and fell down. His sister's name was Libby. She actually looks almost exactly like Libby, except Libby was a big girl. She wasn't this skinny, but yeah, she's pretty. She came and fucked you? Good for you, John. She had like neon blue eyes. Whoa. My first lucid dreaming is getting anal gay. What the fuck, life? Oh my god. Did you enjoy it, Ryuri? Yeah, she did everything I wanted. Whoa, dude. That's a good dream. Fuck yeah, John. Maybe I'll go no fat for a while and I'll get Margaret Robbie to pay me a visit. What do you mean, no? Yours was just a version of her. It wasn't the real one. I became lucid. I manifested her. No, bro. Oh, wait. No, I'm talking right. Oh, you didn't enjoy the anal? Oh, man, that dude got you, bro. Poor Ryuri, bro. He astral projected right into an astral troll. Hey, ass troll realm, bro. It's right in the language, Ryuri. Like, what did you think was going to happen? I became lucid. I manifested her. Damn, bro. You manifested Margot Robbie into your fucking bedroom. Bro, I want that Spanish. What's that chick's name? Man, she's fine as hell. The fuck's her name? I can't remember now. Oh, no, she's not Spanish. She's Italian. She was in the new Beetlejuice movie. But man, that girl's bad as fuck. That girl's sexy as hell. I had a very strange thing happen. Or Catherine Zeta-Jones is bad as fuck too. Her in the movie The Terminal, she's gorgeous, bro. Smoke, moon rocks, and heard something ripping down huge branches and throwing them down. What the hell? It was like right at the start of the witching hour, 4 a.m. True. If I could be lucid with no problems, I would only sleep and live there, to be honest. I can't wait to die on some days, but then I'm programmed to worry about dying. I don't get what's going on here. I do practice, and so far, I become lucid 2 to 3 times a month. It's awesome. Dude, you're a fucking lucky little son of a bitch, John. I hate your guts. I want to go lucid. Actually, I don't know what would happen. I mean, I can't imagine my dream turning into monsters and eating me the same way it did when I was a kid. Because I'm more aggressive now. I'm a man. I'm not a little kid anymore. I would fucking beat the shit, like start fighting and shit. The astral realm. Yeah, what did you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk about that word wizardry shit. Well, there you go. They let you know. Bro, think about it. Do you know how many? I've heard about them succubus accounts where, he's like, the dude's like having sex with a succubus and she's some hot chick. And the next thing he knows, it's his grandma or like it's a guy. Like that's literally something a troll would do to you. And then they're like laughing at him like, like that's, Like, bro, we're literally being trolled or fucked with by other disembodied humans, maybe. I don't know. I mean, so I won't let something artificial scare me. Absolutely. That's how I look at it. Me too, Race. It's easy to practice lucid dream. Just do a lot of reality checks every 1 hour. Yeah, but I don't get into my dreams, though. My dreams, I usually just wake up and might have 2 or 3 quick flashes of a memory of my dream. I don't get into my dreams like I used to. I'm not actually in them. I just get flashes of them. There's a city I always go to in my dreams that feels like the Astral, and it's this city on a different plane of existence with all the things that this life has. I always go to like a school setting type area, and then like a bathhouse type area where it's like these, like it's this, there's this beautiful beach area where everybody's hanging out. It's like a park almost. And then I would go, and if you swim, there's this little island area, and then you go into the island, and in the island, there's like these bathhouse type areas where everything's beautiful and clean, and it's like perfect tile, and there's like all these pools, and everybody's just living, enjoying each other's presence, just living life, having a great time. Usually is what I experience. I don't know what realm I'm from. And then also when I'm on drugs, you could say, even marijuana. If I take a long talk, let's say I didn't smoke for 4, 5, 6 months, and then started smoking weed again, I'm able to enter what I call the cartoon realm, where everybody's sort of immortal. You could run and knock somebody off a mountain. They're going to fall. They're going to get up and dust themselves off, just like you would see in like the Road Runner, or there's a cartoon. Man, everybody's happy there. Everyone's playing, and there are some practical prankster type of people, but they really can't hurt you though. They can fuck with you, but they can't really hurt you. So I enter this cartoon realm dimension. Maybe I'm from the cartoon realm. I don't know. Interesting. It's like a secret spot unlocked. It's fucked up. Keep a dream. I've heard all these. The dreams. I've tried the dream journal. I haven't, if I'm being honest, I haven't really taken it serious. I haven't consistently did them. Maybe I should just do it, and see what happens. So already have experienced all types of different scenarios in lives, and yes, I get flashes of these city visions. Does it look like the Disney city to you, Race? Like how the Disney city looked? I forget to do reality checks during the day. It's fucked up. Well, interesting. It's like a secret spot unlocked. Yeah, it was, dude. It's so beautiful. If you go there, you'll know that this is one of like the most beautiful retreats you could just enjoy. It's so the feeling there, the weather, just the peace and calmness that's there, the white sand dunes, and it's just everything's so beautiful there. The feelings, just I want to go there forever. I don't want this reality anymore. Let me see your spot. Question: do you have any experience you dreaming but you conscious in it, or are you just observer following the mind? I usually feel like I'm the observer. When I become conscious in it, something odd happens. Things show up. They want to chase me down and capture me, or something goes wrong. Okay, I need to go and prepare food to feed the stupid meat monkey. I'm actually, no, I'm not hungry. Never mind. But I'm probably thinking about going and grabbing something to eat. No, it's nothing like a Disney city, a full interactive, dynamic, fifth dimensional playground. Explain it to me, Race, please, if you can. True, I know it's going to sound weird. I don't care. Just do your best to explain it to me if you're willing. True, I experienced that too. I'm hoping it jogs some sort of memory. Maybe somebody in the chats, it'll jog there. Oh, that sounds familiar to me. I've been there too. True, I experienced that too. What did you experience, Ryrie? You experienced the bathhouse type, like vacation getaways, or the cartoon realm, maybe, or the dynamic city. That's right. I'm not a fan of half comments. Like if somebody just puts a couple more words on what they say, it would really help me so much. When starting to conscious, so yeah, okay, oh yeah. So when I would become conscious in my dreams, I would start trying to fly, and I would like jump, and I wouldn't fly. I would like kind of float, but I would start to get better at it, and I'd be like in a city type metropolis, like Batman City looking type gray cities, or more like the city you see in Mike Tyson's Punch Out when he's running and he's practicing with his trainer on the bike. It's like like that, like gray and blue city. Hey V, how you doing, love? So it's kind of like a city like that, and I was jumping and kind of like around one of the buildings, around the corner came a little lizard man, started chasing me, and the more I tried to fly, and I was getting better, but then the more his presence became the focus of my awareness, I was like losing the power. So he was like reaching up, and he was chasing me, and he ended up like grabbing my ankles. I was trying to jump and float away. The more I focused on the threat, the less I had the abilities to fly and stuff. And wakes up. What the fuck? It's like something prevents us to conscious in the dreams and suddenly wakes up. How you doing, love? Another day in paradise. I've been streaming a lot lately compared to how I've been doing. This one had a little bit of a topic, but really just the same shit I've been talking about lately. Like simulation theory, just being bored with reality, being depressed and miserable in this hell realm. It's just a very unforgiving reality that has no fucks giving about what the human consciousness is subjected to, or the human NPC, whatever you want to call it. I need some Mary Jane. I need some more Mary Jane in my life. She's empty. There's nothing worse than Mary Jane with an empty belly. What have you done, my love? Please refill your belly with my green goodness. Crystals of joy. I'm sorry, guys. I like to be goofy sometimes. It's sort of what I do. I'm a strange motherfucker, but I love that about myself. How are you doing, V? Is this reality being a hell realm to you, or are you doing all right? You got a pretty good job or something, don't you? I remember you saying something like that. Like you got like a corporate job. At least you're making hella money. Shit, at least you're doing good on money. I'm struggling up in this hood. I've been to fifth dimensional houses where I was running through rolled at war zombie levels, progressing through different advanced rooms and meeting characters. So you're telling me, Race, that we created a bunch of video games in the astral realm, and you're playing the zombie survival game, first-person shooter? That's interesting. Rooms and meeting characters in the dream that were surviving with me. Yeah, they were playing the same game. I'm starting to think that the astral is just made up of an infinite amount of different realms, and you can hang out in whatever one you want to. And if one seems scary or demonic, you can leave it instantly and go to one you want to go to. Seems to all the time. It makes, yes, it's true. It makes me looking forward to death amplified, right? Like it almost makes me want to just end this stupid shithole realm, which isn't a good thing, because then everybody would just off themselves. They'd be like, "Oh, wait, fuck this! I'm ready to go to the astral," you know. But man, I think something prevents us from consciousness in a dream. I don't know. The house is fifth dimensional because maybe the only version of consciousness we experience is while we are the human meat monkey, because it seems like when we're out of the body, we have a weird unsolidified version of consciousness. It's almost like in a dream state where we even forget we are alive, and we kind of just autopilot into the experience, which is very scary. The house is fifth dimensional because levels and rooms are not how one would imagine. One doorway on the bottom could lead to the ceiling. Dude, I've been in those. I hate those types of buildings. When I'm in a dream, they're annoying. It literally feels like a room or a building crafted to trap you and drive you fucking crazy forever. I hate those buildings. I've had those buildings in my dream. I know exactly what you're talking about. One doorway on the bottom could lead to the ceiling, and then you're running on scaffolding near the rooftop. I know, dude. I hate that shit. I've dealt with that shit in dreams. I'm okay coping. Haha, I wish I made good money. Not yet. Well, hopefully soon, love. I spoke to someone who said he died 3 times and went to heaven 3 times. I didn't go to heaven 3 times, but I'm pretty sure I died 3 times. I just came right back to hell again, over and over again. You have to climb the ladder. Oh, God. Don't get on the casting couch, V. Don't sell your soul. I don't think you would, but he said a lot of people were there, so I guess we're going to meet a lot of people. Well, as long as they're chill and cool and not fucking creepy boys, I'm okay with meeting anybody as long as they're kind and sweet. The second they show fangs or claws, I'm going to eat them. It's not death we not really dies, only transition to other reality. That's what I think too, Ryrie. Everybody's afraid of death. I'm excited about that shit. Again, I'm not suicidal. I'm just saying this reality is kind of a shithole. I'm looking forward to VR for Christ's sakes. Like I'm literally looking forward to VR. I want that to happen sooner than later. Heaven or hell, and the Astral sounds like a version of that. So, heaven or hell is the factory of soul recycle. Oh no, our soul's coming back. Ah, haha. I think we all have already. Yeah, you're probably right about that, B. You're right about that. We've all done jobs or things we've done that we didn't like. We absolutely have all sold our souls. There are versions of it though too. Though there's layers. I don't know. There's levels of it. You could say, like doing a job you don't like is one thing. Sucking your boss's dick. That's a different level of selling your soul, in my opinion. You know, different levels. There are levels to it. I'll say. I'm old fashioned. I don't know. I can't go to sleep today, and I told this older guy and wife I could come at 10:30. I might not go today to go work. I don't know. I hate feeling lazy. Yeah, that's why I say everyone says, "Oh, free will." It's like, bro, we don't even have free will when you talk about our energy levels. Sort of force us to do certain things or not do certain things, doesn't it? When I talk about autonomy, energy levels takes away our free will completely. Well, think about it like this. I don't ever want to get tired. I want to have full maximum energy all the time. That's not what I experience. So where's my free will? My free will is taken from me. I'm subjected to what was pre-scripted or pre-planned before me. Chris, how's Shingale doing? He was in here a minute ago. He usually don't really hang out much. He kind of just pops in and says, "Hey guys," just saying hi and then leaves, which is kind of what I do too. I'm the same way. I don't really sit in streams. It's rare for me to sit in a stream. I kind of just pop in and I'll say something and then I don't know, get bored and then move on. You know, it is what it is. But everyone deserves a job with no boss, remote, and no set schedule. I agree, Race. The only jobs we should have are when we get called to jury duty to oil the machines at the automated greenhouses that produce all our food for us, or to go and shovel coal into the, I don't know, factories to produce the electricity so the machines can keep running or something. Like that should be the only jobs that exist, are the jobs we have to do to keep our symbiotic do for us already system running. And we're not going to get to that system I'm talking about without AI. So again, I'm looking forward to AI getting bigger and better and stronger. It doesn't fear me. And if it does turn to Skynet, okay, good riddance. Humanity wasn't worth a shit anyways. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I don't get anything out of sleeping except energy to live my life. It's like, well, why wasn't I just programmed or plugged into an entity that never needs sleep, that just has high energy all the time? And low energy is also a cause of depression. Or you can say depression is a cause of low energy. I mean, I don't know the way it works, but they go hand in hand. When you don't have high energy, man, you just don't feel good. Like you said a minute ago, I just don't want to go and work lazy. What you're saying is low energy. It just sucks. It is. It's miserable. You can't even greet people if you have low energy. You're just like out of energy. It sucks. We're like, that's what I'm saying. Like our autonomy enslaves us, for Christ's sakes. The same, because I always Seeing sleeping as a waste of time. Yeah, it's like, what do you really get out of it except some more energy? Like, I could be doing shit, researching, getting smarter while others sleep. Yeah, you could be exercising. You could be walking. You could be jogging. You could be working in the garden. You could be playing with your dog. You could be hugging your loved ones. You could be doing something. Well, why would my body shut down for fucking 4, 6, 8 hours? I'm completely vulnerable. I'm completely vulnerable. If this was out in the wild and I'm sleeping in a tent, anybody could just walk up and eat me while I'm sleeping. I mean, of course, I would wake up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm vulnerable. That's a really bad trait to have as this entity. That makes me scared. And I need walls and fortification to just even do what I do naturally that I didn't ask for. That's weird. So in many ways, sleeping is a house edge. Everyone gets you. Gamble your chips for more energy, less intelligence. What? So in many ways, sleeping is like a house edge. Everyone gets. You can gamble your chips for more energy, less intelligence equals consistent money, or less sleep plus intelligence, potential for plus earning potential. That sounds just like a fucking brutal slave system. Example, Mark Zuckerberg versus average McDonald's worker. Mark invested all his time and energy, low sleep, 2 seconds. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Because if the more of a slave you become, the more you can get done. Meanwhile, his peers doubted him and laughed, working 9 to 5. Dang, what I missed was in shot. About an hour and 30 minutes of it to you. I don't know exactly what you missed. Just me talking about the same shit I always talk about. How this is this reality doesn't make sense. How it's a simulation, shit like that. Now Mark's net worth is like 100. Isn't Mark Zuckerberg a Bilderberg family member? I mean, I don't know. I hate to say this, but Race, do you really think that dude is just the most? I mean, it's like, come on, bro. These people get chosen. They get told who's going to be big and famous, and they get told what they're going to promote, when they're going to promote it. I don't believe in like the Elon Musks or the Mark Zuckerbergs or Jeff Bezos. They're connected to some sort of cult or family member or CIA member, whatever you want to say, FBI, whatever, a part of the cult. No, I don't glorify him. I'm just saying he saw an advantage and took it, which is sadly the route humanity has headed. I don't know. But you are right. People that sacrifice personal comfort to accomplish their goals usually do accomplish their goals better than those that do not sacrifice. If you're not skilled, you're left behind. Absolutely. I talked a little bit about the creepy boy on this one, T. I know you always find it entertaining about the little fucking what do you always say? I see you, demon. What do you say? No, there's always something else you say. I see you through you. Well, anyways, I because that fuckboy like tagged me in videos recently, basically called me like a beta male. So I brought him up for a minute and addressed that fucking gray dying retard. But other than that, it's basically just been about simulation shit and how it's a simulation and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't care. I love doing it. Anyways, yeah, like how are you going to call me a beta, motherfucker? I said to you, come to Florida. I'll pick you up. We can go to a gym. You can prove to me that I'm a beta. Go give me a beta would never take somebody up on that offer. It would be an alpha to put out an offer like that. Like, right? Am I wrong about that? I don't know. Maybe I got it twisted. Maybe I am a beta male. Who knows? Because I show because I behave humanly, which is something archons like him don't even know how to do anymore. He's been drained of his humanity because I have emotions and cry or show anger or whatever, I'm beta. Like, okay, you're a fucking retard, my dude. That is our trajectory. War and conflict. Humanity isn't so smart. Do you guys think we will ever have the fake alien invasion? I sure hope so. Tomorrow, the sooner the better. That's another dream I would have all the time. Do you guys remember that toy Light Bright or Night Bright? Like all just basically like little digital pixels that would light up. I would always have this dream when I was a kid where I'd go outside and the sky would be full of like digital lights, like Night Bright. It looked beautiful. I just knew something good was happening. I don't know. It felt so good in the moment. Not leaving my home makes me sick. My home city makes me sick. Why? I feel like I'm living in a loop, driving all the same places. Like I'm stuck. See, I'm a homebody. I think that's a thing that's programmed in some people. Like when they're in the same place for a long time, it's like they start to feel trapped or something. There's always these I need to leave this place people, and especially in movies, like there's always the when are we going to get out of this old town, guys? Scene. It's just like totally a homebody too. Yeah, when I have to go out, it seems like a chore to me. The only time I like going out is going to the gym. I enjoy going to the gym. I don't know what it is. I enjoy it. It's an endorphins thing, probably. The pump feels good. You look better when you have a pump. But other than that, like if I have to go grocery shopping, I'm not a fan of it. If I have to go anything shopping, I'm not a fan of it. Just like if I have to go do certain, like I still have to go and replace my ID. I should have did that like 2 months ago. I hate doing shit like that, bro. I just hate doing shit like that, bro. I just can't do it, man. I just don't have the energy for it. I'm a homebody. Like if I'm not at home, I'm instantly annoyed. I don't understand people that like to travel. Like the only thing good about it's the food. Or maybe if you're one of those dudes that's like trying to shop for some overseas wife or whatever, because American girls are so shot. You're one of them black pill guys or whatever. I'm gonna go to fucking what's it called where everybody goes? Thailand or Taiwan or Vietnam, and I'm gonna get a Vietnamese wife, and she's gonna treat me good and cook for me and stuff, bro. Like, okay, bro. The only good thing you would get out of going to another country is the real food, the genuine food they make. That's it. The second that I'm not in the restaurant eating, I would wish I was home again. Can't say I'm going out. It's so yeah, me and V are on the same page. It's boring and annoying. Same, don't have energy. I wonder if it would be more fun going out, like going shopping or going out with a partner that's also conscious, though, because then you could laugh at the NPCs, Even the food, I think it would still be annoying. I'd still be annoyed. It's just not worth it. Traveling's overrated. I haven't traveled enough to even comment. I've never left America, so I can't talk about traveling overseas. How many existential crises does the average person have daily? Well, life itself is one. So you could say as many times as they think about their predicament. So you could have it 1,000 times in one day, an existential crisis. I've been to Spain, Hungary, Italy, France, UK. They're all the same. Really, V? I would probably agree with you, love. I think I would. I think if I went there too, I'd probably feel the same. I have manic energy, can walk around pool all day, but I dread going to the store or public people places. I'm the OD one or odd one for not reading the room ever. When I do, people just never talk about anything other than news and tariffs. And I bring up water and food being toxic as fuck. I'm the crazy one. Yeah, it's not something people want to talk about, T. It just in a basic sense, even if you're telling the truth, it's just not something people want to talk about. It's a subject people hate. They're just like, man, shut up. I don't want to deal with that. Everything and everyone looks the same. They dress the same. The buildings are all very similar. The restaurants are the same. It's weird. Yeah. I think I would feel the same. So traveling around America, like when I went to Montana and Idaho, seeing mountains and that type of scenery was a new thing to me. Very beautiful, but again, I don't feel comfortable there. It's not something I see every day. Driving on the sides of those mountains was not comfortable for me. I did not like that. That was not an enjoyable experience. Just like, okay, it's beautiful to look at. I want to go home now. Croatia is very unique. I've been there. So I've heard my brother Dimitri loves Czechoslovakia. That's where he wants to go all the time. He just loves that place. Globalization, I guess. I'm actually from Croatia, such a dope country. It's Westworld. I miss Croatia actually. Can't wait to go back. Probably gonna plan a trip with my dad next year. Croatia. I can't think of any place. I would like to travel to another dimension, not another place in this dimension. I would say that. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, some landscapes are pretty, but there's nothing else to it. Yeah, it's just that's all it is. It's something pretty to look at. I could do that at home. I could do that right now. I could pull up pictures of beautiful places on Earth and look at them. It just really isn't all that much more special to me actually being there. My memory ain't even that good, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Not worth spending thousands. Yeah, amen. Totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree too. But it's silly. It's like a silly attempt at an escape. What's really going on there? It's a deep psychological thing. It's them attempting to escape their prison slave system. And a vacation is the closest they can get to feeling free. Bro, the places in Croatia are amazing. You can overlook cities at night when driving on the side of a mountain. I've heard about Croatia. I've heard Croatia's beautiful. Chris Dunn stole Fruit of the Loom's cornucopia. I did, but now you guys know why it's not there anymore. I stole it. And the water in Croatia is so clean, and you can just tell the environment. I need to get some little fake apples and oranges and bananas. Put them over there. Environment's taken care compared to like India. Oh yeah, I would. So if I could go to anywhere, it might be a place like Croatia, somewhere like that, where it's just super clean, super well taken care of, super pretty. So clean, you can just tell the environment's taken care of. That sounds amazing. But people shame you so much for not agreeing with them on that. How dare you not travel? Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, for real. It's like, you do you, Mr. or Mrs. fucking extrovert. I'll continue being the recluse that I am, homebody, and you can go fuck yourself. You know? The emperor will be I show speed. A lot of people hate these influencer guys. Like a lot of people hate Jake Paul or who's the other ones? I don't know. They don't bother me at all. I've never seen any of them like. To me, Jake Paul's a tough kid. He goes and challenges other fighters to fights. That's pretty impressive. Now, are they fixed fights? I don't know. But, so I can get weird stares in other countries too. Like I'm checking off some weird sit scavenger hunting. T, how do you present yourself in person? How do you look? Like, are you well manicured, clean, well shaven, well brushed, well dressed? How do you present yourself? Because if you walk up to me with sweat in your hair and your hair is all crazy and you're smiling at me and your grill's all fucked up and you look like you haven't showered in 3 days and you're wearing an old raggedy beat up pants that's stained with holes in it and you're wearing an old flannel from 1987, I'm probably going to look at you crazy too. How do you present yourself to people? Anyone here ever met an alien? Define alien. I don't think aliens exist. No, at least not. Are you saying like a little entity that lived on some other planet somewhere else? At the moment, I'm scavenly. At the moment, I'm scavenly. At the moment, but when I was in public, I was clean, and I usually bust my hair off. So, slovenly. What the fuck is Scavenly? Slavenly? At the moment? What does Slavenly mean? Bro, I told you I grew up in the fucking hood, baby. What's with these big words, T? You're gonna go, you're gonna start talking like Raisin here in a minute, bro. What's slovenly mean? What does that mean? You're saying you're kind of rough looking? Messy and dirty. Oh, you are? Oh, well. Maybe that's why people look at you fucked up, bro. You know? Since I just gave up. Huh? If you take on the role of the crazy conspiracy theorist guy, you walk up looking slovenly like, hey guys, there's poison in the water. I wouldn't even respond to you well. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk to that person either. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. The man walked into the supermarket when the woman's wet scavenly bag molested. Oh my God. And a liquor, man, what the fuck? Nah, I'd be clean around other people. Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, I'm popping my knuckles again. Oh man, it is. It feels pretty good though to be a demon or whatever, you know. Sometimes it does, man. Why don't you try popping your knuckles? Actually, you would think somebody to say something so stupid like that would pop their own knuckles and go, well, I didn't turn into a demon, so how's that make him a demon? But, you know, I guess you don't have sense in your mind when you're a paranoid, schizophrenic, diagnosed fucking weirdo. What up, Chaco? Good to see you. I rarely get a notification when you're live. How are you doing, bro? And hey, V, saying you hope you're all doing good, everybody. Yeah, we're doing good, brother. Or, well, you know, as good as trapped souls in a bizarre simulation could be doing. Doing all right. I used to get the urge to do that a lot when I was a kid, to like rub my head and face over and over. I don't know why. I would do that a lot when I was a kid. But this place is a fucking dookie boy room. Ah, baby. Coffee and weed. Those are my copes. That's how I deal with this shit. It sucks. This reality sucks. It's depressing. But I can have fun in it. Like I'm not in a constant depressed state. I'd say if you are, that's not a good idea. I'd say try to make the best of what you can. Well, it's a simulation. It's like, okay, well, I'm still saying try to make the best of it that you can, because if you don't, your life's going to suck. You're going to be miserable and depressed all the time. So I'm on that ship with you guys. I see the rusty old ship. I see the snot in the fucking plate. I see that the food's all garbage. I see that there's some entity trying to kill us. Like, I'm on that Matrix spaceship with you guys. I know. It sucks. Finding the truth did not set us free. It enslaved us further. I guess I'm doing okay besides that being alive thing. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks, Shaco. Thanks for asking. How about you, V? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in your guys' conversation. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, I'm actually going to wrap this one up, guys. But I don't want to end your guys' situation, but the man was playing Mario Kart when the sun pointed out the scavenly banana on the road, ready to chew. Okay, Rays, thank you. I know scavenly now. It means dirty and ugly looking. Faster and sent the man child back into the shadow realm of Tetris. Yeah, we're all like okay, right? Like we're not. I'm glad none of us are sitting there going, "We're in the darkest realm. Our souls have ink." Like there's a darkness that humans can get to. You don't have to go there though. You can be a full truther, complete, honest truther. Really take the real truth on, and not lose your mind simultaneously. It's possible. to not become so depressed you want to just blow your fucking brains out. But I'm glad you guys are okay. A lot of people are not, though, man. And it's just like unfortunate. Good people. I think they're good people. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're weirdos behind the scenes like everybody else. Maybe they're baby blood drinkers or something. But I see good people ending themselves because this truth is so difficult to deal with. But good at Mega Man. What went wrong? Dude, Mega Man sounds like a great time right now. I actually haven't had the mood to play a video game in years. Mega Man sounds really fun right now. I mean, it depends on your situation, I guess. Yeah, everybody's situation is different. If you end up in a physical, agonizing pain all the time, how the hell could you be okay? You're in a torture chamber. I don't think anybody that's in a situation like that should continue living. Like, you're literally asking their soul, you're asking not just them, but everybody that loves them to be okay with their soul being in a fucking Iron Maiden. It's like, bro, once somebody's in physical agony all the time, there should be a facility they could go to and go, yo, I'm throwing in the towel, bro. I'm done. I'm done playing this fucking shithole. Put me out of here peacefully. And they could just go to sleep with chimes and jingly forest fairy music playing. You know what I'm saying? Some happy shit. Mega Man Uncolored Game Boy was fun. I never played it on a handheld, but my brother Dimitri's coming over today. I'm kind of excited. I love that motherfucker. To be honest, I'm also doing not that great, trying to make the best. What's going on, Chaco? Are you talking about like psychologically, the psychological horror of living in existential dread as a truth, or are you talking about like physical? You got something going on, or financial? What? I mean, well, if you want to talk about 3DS GTA 3 Chinatown, such a good game. 9.6 out of 10. 9.6 out of 10. What game? Of Nintendo 3DS. GTA 3 Chinatown's that high? Grand Theft Auto 3 Chinatown. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, those graphics are pretty decent. They're pretty decent. That looks like PS1 at least, right? Shit, that may even look better than PS1, and this is on a handheld. That's not bad for a handheld. My brother Dimitri's got a big handheld, bro. It's like this big. The Steam Deck, I think he calls it. It's huge. It's not a handheld. It's a fucking boombox is what it is. It's a boombox you play video games on. Do you like race? Do you like playing classic games? Bro, play Shining Forces 2. I'm telling you, bro. Is it a 9.6 out of 10? I don't know. It may be a 7 out of 10. But what a great 7, bro. Wait till you ascend your characters. Don't if you there's some characters you actually don't want to ascend because they'll actually, when it recalibrates their stats, they'll actually lose power. But what a great game. I love Shining Forces 2. If you're an RPG guy, if you like turn-based games or RPG tactical games, that's a great Sega Genesis game to play. I love the map at the bottom. The dual screen made it intense. Exactly what you said. Being too aware for a long time since you took a toll on my mental. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I feel that. I feel you, Shako. It gets old, man. It gets old and it beats you down, and that's all this place ever does do. Isn't it? It's an unfortunate situation. Some days I feel better than others. Like today, I'm sort of in a good mood or happy. Other days I'm miserable. I don't even want to get out of bed. It's like Pokemon meets Star Wars. Looks fun. Oh, Shining Forces 2? Or wait, well, no, the one you said? No, because you said Grand Theft Auto. Mine looks like Pokemon. Let me look up what Shining Forces 2 looks like. Shining Forces 2. Oh, dude, what a great game! I remember the cutscenes. Like you see the scenes where there's an actual monster there and a character. That's the scene that'll play when you do your attack. That was so advanced for the time. Nowadays, that's going to be in every RPG, but back then that was amazing to actually see your character in like a cartoon scene doing his attack and the monster. It was so badass, so fucking badass. Lightsabers and Pokemon walkways. Oh, you're saying the actual game Pokemon? Yeah, that's that. I guess there were Pokemon. Well, you could say Pokemon games look like Shining Force. I'm pretty sure Shining Force came before Pokemon, but yeah, Shining Force came way before. Or maybe Pokemon was around in Japan. I don't know. Or something like that, but I don't know. I'm saying in America, yeah. That's a class. Jack and Dexter. I definitely played them. Conquer Online. I don't think I played Conquer Online. Conquer Online. Or maybe I did play this. This looks very familiar to me. This looks like Diablo 2. No, I didn't play this. This just looks a lot like Diablo. Was the other one you said? Jack and Dexter. Jack and Dexter. Jack and Dexter. Oh yeah, I remember this game. He's got the little pet dude or whatever. Oh yeah, this was on. This is old school PS2. Yes, sir. I don't really remember that one. I don't think I played that one, or maybe I rented it, played it for 4 or 5 days, and then returned it. Conquer Online is the most classic Japan RPG. It's sick. I never played it. That's interesting. There aren't there were a lot of Japanese games that I love, but overall, it actually became American MMOs. World of Warcraft was my game. That was my like go-to game. I prefer the American MMOs. A lot of the Asian MMOs they're very flashy and artistic, but I don't know. They just didn't grab me the same way that WoW's combat grabbed me. World of Warcraft just had the least clunky combat to me, in my opinion. It was a game where your time in the game, in terms of time played, was rewarded. Oh, really? I only played The Sims as a kid. Haha. Really? That's all you ever played, V? How old are you? You're young, right? You only played The Sims as a kid. So that means you're in your early 20s, or maybe mid 20s. But yeah, The Sims is a great. I think The Sims is a great game. 28. Yeah, you're young. I think The Sims was a great game. They have like a Sims 2 now, right? Or 3 or 4 or whatever now. But I don't know if I played the most recent ones. I'm pretty sure I did. They're always fun games. It's just fun to send your little sim to, build up the money and start building up. I like building houses and stuff. That's what I do. That's where I have the most fun. It's just building the houses and making the architecture and the walls and the floors and everything look how I want with the right furniture. I color everything the way I want. I usually just make a really dope looking house. I had this one house where like the walkway going into the front doors, as you were going over the bridge to come into the front walkway, that bridge had water under it, but that water would actually go and then go through the house. And then in the house, there was a glass floor where you could also see that walkway, but also areas where you could go down and swim. And this pool was filtered and looked all clean, but it was actually like a pool that went through the middle of the inside the house's first floor, because it was like a multi-story, two-story, but it went under the entrance walkway and then went into the sides of the house where you could swim, but you couldn't see if you were standing out front. And then you could see it in the glass, people that were swimming, and then I had all the lights in the water, so it was lit up and glowing. It looked really cool, but that's what I like. It's like building up the houses and shit. And using the mother load. Oh, I love WoW myself. I played since 2005 with a few breaks between. Currently looking into Turtle WoW. Have you heard of it? No. What the hell's Turtle WoW? Bro, tell me what that is. What is that, Turtle WoW? Just please give me an explanation about that, because I'm curious. I'm sort of getting in the mood to play a video game. That's interesting. I haven't had that mood in years. Yes, the houses. And using motherlode to make money. Ha ha ha. What's motherlode? So what I would do to make money, V, both of my parents in the game, well, they ended up being, they were my original characters, but then they became my main characters' parents. But they were both artists. So they would paint all day, every day. And I was like, 5K, 5K, 5 from both of them. Like, man, I was making hella money just selling art. I think she became my wife became like a top selling novel writer. She was writing books too. So she was making money, but I still think that the painting made the most money. But especially if you kept doing the masterpieces, they sell a lot. I was doing that to make hella money. And then the house became like, they ended up getting older, but I was using them to make hella money. Or Rosebud or WTV, it was called. I don't even remember that. I didn't get into that at all, I don't think. Wish it was like that in real life. Yeah, me too. Sims is also cool. Long time ago, I played it last time. Oh, yeah, it's a great game. Sims was awesome. It'd be cool if you could talk to them to tell them where to move and they could talk back to you instead of that. It'd be shit that they do or whatever. I always thought it would be fun to make the Sims music. It would be, but now that there's AI music, their music should have words in it. I mean, why wouldn't they? That command you would use to generate simoleons. Oh, money. Oh, you had a command to generate money? Oh, you were cheating? V, you're using the damn Game Shark on that thing. I think I may have cheated on some game. I remember there was a game where I would put in commands. I would push like the / and then I would type in like something and it would give me like extra money or ammo or something. They say in the future I'll be rich and make my house in the Sims game in real life. Fuck yeah. My siblings were always like, yeah, right. What's the point? I would rather just put on a VR helm and have that house already built. I'd rather just go into VR. That's why I say like, so the argument that I made in the other stream was, why do we put so much merit on real life? If it's just an experience, what does it matter if I'm wearing a VR helm living in a mansion eating filet mignon and lobster as opposed to really doing it? It doesn't matter. It's still that same experience. But if I do it in real life, it's got more importance. Like how? Actually, if you do it in the video game, it's more kind because you're not actually killing that lobster or that cow. You're getting the sensation of eating them, but you're not even destroying life. That was one of the things I was talking about when VR. Like, I hope it does come. The sooner, the better. Really obsessed with that game as a kid, and now I'm realizing. I said in the stream, I'm waiting for the day where I'm like, all right, fuck this stream, guys. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go ride horses? You guys want to go play Red Dead Redemption? Do you guys want to play poker? And V goes, fuck it, let's play poker. And then I go, okay. And we all put on our helms and we're not watching my stream anymore. We're all fucking hanging out at the saloon. And V's sitting there and fucking Race is there and Chaco's there. That's what I want. I want us all to be hanging out in VR. Turtle WoW is currently the best private WoW server. No. Project Ascension is the best private WoW server, my dude. I didn't really like private servers, but Turtle WoW is on a completely different level. It's basically classic plus just made for people who love WoW. Okay, I've never heard of Turtle. Check out Project Ascension though, Chaco. That's interesting, bro. If you like, I like doing the seasonal leveling. Maybe I should download that again. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll play a little bit of WoW today or something. Get my mind off all this stupid shit. But it's interesting because I was really obsessed with that game as a kid, and now I'm realizing I'm a sim myself. Isn't that crazy, B? Isn't that crazy? It's almost like the reality, put those things into the reality to show us what's going on, or it was just like what happened organically because that's the way the code's written. But it did sort of show us what's going on. I used to use Cheat Engine on Facebook, and my mom thought I was a hacker. Laugh out loud. Cheat Engine on Facebook? What's that? I don't know what any of this shit is. I know what Facebook is, but I didn't know that there was a video game about it. And you use Cheat Engine on there? Veer. VR. Oh, VR, yeah. Oh, V, yeah. You're one letter of what I'm waiting for. We need to find R. I just started it, so far it's amazing. You should really look into it. They start a new server now. It's great, especially for people who love classic WoW. I never think I was obsessed with it for a reason. My subconscious resonated with it. Huh? Yeah, V. Think about it like this. This further proves that we are Sims. Like, we don't even like a natural environment. People say, "Oh, I like going out in nature." No, you don't. I'll tell you why. Because when you go to a supermarket, you go into Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, whatever. How do you want your shit presented to you? In a simulated. That's not how real shit. Real fruits and vegetables are dirty. There's things attached to those leaves. No. We want everything picked perfect. We want a whole square of red peppers. We want a whole square of yellow peppers. We want a whole square of white onions. We want a whole square of green watermelons, all perfectly cleaned. We even prefer a simulated reality to a natural one. So that's probably why you love The Sims. You are a sim. Like Facebook games, like farmland games. Nature is horrific. True. Yeah. All right, my brothers and sisters, I love you all. I am going to wrap it up. It's also cool, but in the end, I picked Turtle. Did you try Project Ascension, though, Chaco? Dude, try it. Try seasonal. Oh, well, actually, it's weird to say because your first leveling may not be that great because you don't have any cards to play with yet. But once you start getting cards and setting up builds, man, that shit is fun, bro. But in the end, I picked Turtle. It's exploding currently. Yep. But nature sucks too. It sure does. We'll just spray our food before and after and have Stranger pick it up and pick it. Yep. Dude, and we want it simulated so bad that if you present somebody with a real live berry bush, they refuse to eat it. No, I don't feel comfortable eating that off. It's like, okay. Anyways, but I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't let the Dookie Boy realm bring you down. Have some fun, guys. Don't think you're being shallow or superficial for enjoying something like a video game like I'm probably about to do because there's nothing else to do here. Fine. Tell me the most ascended place to be, and I'll go there. There isn't one. Anyways, love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one.